Well, when I think about my childhood, I think about, well, pre liking girls. Or, other than that, toys. Or action figures. Well, dolls. I don't care. Toys rocked for me growing up. You know, see, I didn't really have friends growing up. And best thing I loved to do was uh, having these. I would just love to play with these toys, and basically, I'd usually make movies out of them. If you see the Hulk hands over there, the Eddie Guerrero, that Eddie Guerrero Slam figure I remember getting, Sheer Blaster 2000. I remember keep on begging and begging my mom to get me until she like finally went, okay, and just I remember begging, please give me the Shield Blaster 2000. Please give me the Shield Blaster. Okay, and then we went all the way to Wally World, and then like it was really funny. Quantum Ranger over here, the web shooters from Spider-Man, promoting the Spider-Man 2002 film. The dolls, like the those dolls from the Time Force. I loved because you finally got to play with, well, the Power Rangers. It's just, I loved these toys, but these are only the, well, I don't call them honorable mention, but that's what they're called. Let's go on with my top 5 favorite toys from my childhood. Another one I want to talk that's not on the top 5 list, but is another one I really love, is the dual disc. This was This was one that someone I'm going to talk about later on. He had, and I remember him giving it to me, and I just had a blast playing with this, and I got to learn more and more from him, how to work it and everything. And it's one of those toys, whenever I look at it, I kind of shed a tear. Number 5 is Unicron Armada. Unicron is one of my favorite Transformers. He's awesome. He's a planet. He will feed on you. Like, just the whole creation of Unicron was just so cool. And having a toy of it, I remember my like kids around like me and like all the kids from school just waiting for this to come out. It comes out. I had to wait from, I think it came out from March. It was like somewhere all the way to Christmas to get it. And I'm born in December, so it's like birthday, Christmas. It was either my birthday or it was Christmas. And I remember a friend of mine, someone I actually knew, and he kind of goes to me here and there, but didn't really get close. But he was like, he would get like all the new toys and all the new things and all the new everything. He kind of had like wealthy parents, and I would always come over and he would always have the new toy, again, the new everything. And Unicron was what he gave me for my birthday. Now I remember him and his mom gave me the Unicron. So this was a kind of like a very sentimental for number 5. Number 4, say what you say about the movie. The toys rocked. Just my humble opinion. And my favorite has got to be the Wolfman. I kind of liked that, putting the little figure, beautifully molded, into this big wolf, kind of like giving me like a Rick Baker thing. Like it was like a very like Rick Baker-esque toy. I loved it. Number 3 is a figure that I love. I absolutely love. Man, I miss Bandai. and it was the Power Rangers Quantum Ranger Mega Battle figures. It's a very cool figure. It kind of gave me a Turbo Man, which is a plus because I love I actually like the look of the Turbo Man, and it always gave me that Turbo Man look, from Jingle All the Way. And yeah, I remember having a blast with that toy. I had an absolute terrible time choosing my number one and my number two. But, I'll talk about this like here and there with other videos, but I think this is one of the worst because I say it will change. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it won't. But let's put a number two, Growlmon, Digivolve Digivolve toy. I remember getting this from my mom. This is a toy that I got from Easter. This is every Easter we would always my sisters and I would always get something we would really want. It was one thing. Sometimes it was like a few little things, but it was one big thing. It was a pretty cool idea that my mom came up with, and this was that toy. I wanted that toy. I loved Digimon, especially the Tamers, which I also love the Digimon Frontier toys, but those are so hard to like find and look for. Maybe I'll show you a little picture here, but yeah. Other than that, Growlmon, man, I love the Growlmon toy. And another hint, it's none of the Crimson Ranger figures. That's gonna be saved for another video in the future. But I gotta say, because Crimson Ranger is how you always gotta have that favorite Power Ranger, and Crimson Thunder Ranger was always that. I always loved how badass the character was, and reminds me of my cousin. Now, my number one favorite toy from my childhood is the Green Samurai RC Ninja Glider Cycle. This was from 2003. Have you seen when I talked about the Crimson Ranger? They came in, I believe, different, all of the Rangers, but this was a special one to me because I remember watching, it was like a 2 or 3 parter, where the character goes into a quest to become the Green Ranger, and I just remember like knowing how badass this character was. I wanted to have a toy out of him. Luckily, something happened. Big family emergency. Something happened, and because of that, someone gave me $20 for anything I wanted. I bought this, and I loved it. Although someone stole. I'm not gonna get into it, but something happened to it, and I'm just hoping one of these days so I can find it and get it back and just relive my childhood memories. So those are my top 5 and others of favorite my childhood toys. I gotta say, this is the most funnest I've ever had doing a top 5 video. Yeah, I had a blast just going back and just reliving and thinking back because I miss my childhood. I loved it, and the best is just reliving and just thinking you're back, and it's gotta be one of the best videos I've ever done. Not because of the quality, but just thinking back. Very sentimental reasons on why with this video, and I love it.